let's get ready to draw thing 1 and thing 2. Grab your pencil and let's start. First, you're going to start in the center of your paper. Do a hill shape for the head. Then you're going to curve over like a C or a sideways C. And then you're going to repeat it for thing 1. They can both be right next to each other, nice and close. You're going to come down at an angle for the chin. Don't connect, but then do a little thin neck. Repeat it again. Great. Now we are going to connect for the top of the shirt. We're going to make it look like a little Cheerio that goes around for the lip of the shirt, right around the neck, the collar. Now we'll do a smile. Those are nice big cheeks and all the way across. We can have one smiling showing the teeth going down towards that chin space. Then draw a little line underneath that curves for your chin. And now thing 1's big smile. This one I'm going to have a little different and keep his mouth closed. Don't forget his little chin. Now we're going to find the center and do a small little button nose. Now we are going to go over these with Sharpies, so don't do them too tiny, otherwise we'll never be able to go over top. You can do some ovals for eyes, 2 eyes for each thing. This side. They are both very, very similar. Dr. Seuss did not do circle pupils. Instead, he almost did them like little smiles or crescents. So you can add those inside of the oval eyes. Then we're going to go and add our eyebrows on top of each. That make them a little bit thicker than just a single pencil line. Great. Now I'm going to use so lightly with my pencil and draw a circle around the head. That will be the space for where my hair is going to go. You can start with thing 1 or thing 2. And they are just curved lines. Almost like a rounded zigzag. Their hair is kind of spiky and all over the place. I'm keeping it right around that circle shape. I have it coming out by the head, making him a little wonky, a little crazy. But just sort of rounded spikes, not super pointed. Now I'm going to go and start thing 1's. I'm going to have his going in the other direction. Really lumpy. Make them a little bit bigger. Don't go too teeny tiny with those spikes, because remember, you are going to have to go back over every single line you're doing right now with the Sharpie, just to define it later. Now that I have the heads, I'm going to add a little more hair look by adding some pieces going into the space right along the top of the head. So you just swoosh it in there, kind of a curved little line. Now I'm ready for their bodies, and they are best buds, inseparable. So I'm going to first just start with my shoulders that come down. Don't go too far, they're going to go right next to each other, and they're actually going to put their arms over each other. So I'm going to make this guy's arm and have it come down almost like an upside down L. I'm going to add his circle for where it says thing 1, just so that I make sure I have him thick enough. On the side, I'll do that also for thing 2. Don't get too big. Oop, there we go. And then draw your lines down on the side for his body. Don't forget, leave a little space for the rest of his arm. This guy's arm is going to go down, and it's going to bend up because he has his elbow coming behind. This guy's arm, we're going to see peeking out the other side. There's this little hand over his shoulder. Follow that one's over and draw looks like a little oval or triangle space. This guy's arm can actually come out, and I'll draw a little hand. They almost look like they're wearing footy pajamas with even mittens on. This one's elbow can go up and draw his little mitten. Now getting ready for their legs. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of wrinkle for their slouchy onesie pajamas. Have his legs come down, one leg here, one leg over here. Remember, shapes to make up those legs. And then just add an oval foot at the bottom. A little more wrinkles. And then this guy, we're gonna do about the same, a little bit of wrinkle, a little bit of wrinkle, and then draw his legs coming down. Yep, they're standing very close together. Do your oval foot. Great. Now, get that foot in there. Okay. Now I can go in and write thing. Remember, don't forget the number. That might help first. Thing 1, thing 2. Then I can go write thing. T-H-I-N-G. I did mine in all capitals. You do not have to. I just think it looks better that way. And there we go. Time for that Sharpie. We are going to use a thin one. Make sure you have the top of your Sharpie on the back. And we're going to go over every single pencil line. The hair, the eyes, the inside of those eyeballs, around the mouth, over thing 1 and thing 2. Make sure you do not leave a space undone. When you finish with that Sharpie, grab your eraser and erase all those pencil lines. Finish it off with some color. They have blue hair and red outfit, but you can do yours whichever color you want. Remember, thing 1 and thing 2 love to match. And there you have it, thing 1 and 2.